system like this, it's a thermostat. So maybe the thermostat sits up here, right? And you just punch it until you get
okay.
until the heat.
Right.
Reach the heat.
Like a monitor.
Yeah. And then when you need heat, it turns it on, just like in your house.
Okay.
But it runs on diesel.
So I have to get diesel.
You need a little diesel tank to. Right?
So I have all time.
I'm pretty sure they do have ones. Well, I know they used to have ones for gas, like the Volkswagens. They must have gas still available. You just have to search it, see if I find something here. But here's a very portable one.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
Right.
Yeah.
So it just uses that little bottle there.
Right.
You might be able to get an adapter to use a hose. So you just, maybe everything, to make it simple, you have your propane bottle outside there, right?
Right.
And the hose comes in.
Most of the time,
Do you know Ford Transit?
for transit, sure, probably just the smallest one.
Smallest one. In terms of what? Smallest.
Well, that's smallest unit.
I mean the size or you?
2 kilowatts. Like.
Oh,
Well, everything. It's the smallest unit.
only this box? The system?
Yeah.
Oh, so do you do the
Little
installation?
installation too.
Oh, okay. Oh, so this is the one.
Yeah.
And how about the combo, the air and the engine?
Well, that will be 2 different heaters. So that's basically air unit.
Okay,
Plus hydraulic unit for the engine.
this is the one.
That's for the engine.
So the will be the two, both.
Well, you can buy both, sure.
So what's the advantage to use both?
Or just if you want to warm up the engine. If you're like going up north, and if it's a, but for transit, that's a gas, right? Gas engines.
Yeah,
Yeah, then you don't need this.
you don't. I don't
For the
need.
gas engine, you don't need that. As for
Oh,
the diesel engines is very bad. You need to warm up the diesel engine before starting a negative
Oh,
temperature.
I
For
see.
the gas engines, it doesn't matter.
this not using the diesel.
That's diesel.
So I have to put
You
a
need-
diesel
for
tank.
for your Ford Transit, then you need to install additional fuel tank. Because
Oh,
mostly they go in the Sprinter vans, and Sprinter vans they have diesel tanks, right? Diesel engines.
oh, I
But for the
see.
gas engines, you need additional tank.
So do you install that too? The gas,
We
the
can
tank?
install tank as well.
Oh, okay. You have the tank here, or I have to
we
buy?
use this type of tanks. That's our standard tanks, but
This small?
that's 7-liter tank. That's 7-liter. This is 13-liter. Or you can bring your tank and we can install it.
Oh, okay. So for this whole tank, how many hours we can use?
Well, small tank, 28 hours.
28.
Non-stop on full speed.
Oh. Oh, you're building this?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, from scratch?
Yeah.
Wow, that's the one.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna put it?
Under the seat. If you have empty space there, so the heater will fit there.
Oh, okay.
This space you have is empty under the seat. See,
Oh.
I have a battery there.
What's this space for?
Well, it's for battery, extra battery, or
Oh.
something else.
Yeah, I need this. Otherwise, I'll be frozen.
Exactly. I've been there before, so I understand.
Okay, good.
And it would be the best scenario for us to mount it here.
Okay.
Because essentially what we need is a spot where if it has a failure of some sort where it can be removed.
I think
So
Yeah.
this is probably the best spot
Yeah.
because all it would take would be for us to take the chair
Right.
up,
Yeah.
right? And then we
Yeah.
could remove the unit
Right.
or diagnose it from there versus having to remove bed panels and stuff inside.
Leakage?
Not usually, no. If everything goes, that's
Oh, okay.
that's why again why the installation process is critical.
Oh.
That we prevent such a thing. So we seal the whole right against any exhaust leakage, any fuel leakage. So that's where, you know, the installation. There's just a heater body inside that blows the hot air. The fuel, exhaust, air intake, and any potential condensation drips down under. So under here. So it sticks out the bottom of the net.
Okay.
And that's why we have to seal that area as well, so that nothing comes up inside.
Okay.
So,
And I understand you're gonna use the gas, right?
correct.
So
Yeah.
how much gas would they use for?
Not very much. I think it's like quarter of a liter
What?
an hour, I think, like not even. It depends on it depends on if you've got it turned up high. Like it depends on how you operate it.
Right.
But they don't typically use a lot of gas.
Okay. To your knowledge, is it the best solution for now?
Mhm.
For the camper?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, absolutely.
No better ones, easier ones.
No, this is probably the easiest there is.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, there are similar versions available from overseas that are
I heard.
cost less.
Yeah, I heard one from Russia.
There's a Russian one.
Uh-huh.
I believe there's probably a Chinese one.
Oh.
They do cost less, but I think with the engineering behind the German-made Webasto,
Right,
I think
I
that's a
think,
better
yeah.
option. So.
Trustworthy.
Exactly.
Yeah. And
I would-
how come it takes 3 days? I was
There's
told.
lots to do.
Really?
Lots to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the seat's got to come out.
Uh-huh.
We've got to make sure that we get everything. There's lots underneath.
Right.
That is, we have to make sure we're in the right spot.
Right.
We have to hook up the fuel lines. We've got to hook up the battery cables. We've got to be plumbed so that everything doesn't interfere with anything else. It's a customized install. There's no template for the installation.
Okay.
It's customized install. So
Oh.
3 days.
But you have a good idea.
We'd
how
probably be able to do it in 2.
Uh-huh.
3 is a worst case scenario. Justin, you should plan on it being here for 3.
Okay.
That way we're not pressed for time and
Okay.
rushing to
Right.
do things, right?
Yeah.
We can't be pressured into having to do it. This is the vent.
Oh, okay.
So this is the controller. What we did, we've connected right now to the vehicle batteries
Okay.
with this harness here.
Right.
But in order for you to use the batteries under there,
Uh-huh.
we've left this loop of wire here. So that what you can do is take these cables,
Uh-huh.
connect them to here.
Okay.
Once that's finished.
Okay.
So right now, this harness is working off the truck batteries under the seat.
Okay.
But in order to make it permanent for your solar system,
Okay.
just connect this harness here
Uh-huh.
to these 2 wires.
Okay.
This harness here, it's just actually these 2 wires. So really, this red wire and this brown wire could just hook straight to
Okay.
those 2 there.
Okay. That's the temperature control.
Correct.
Okay.
So that should turn on the fan. There. Now that's just for ventilation.
Right.
So that's just the fan. This one here, Webasto, if you click it,
Right.
it will now engage heat mode.
Okay. Just 2 modes.
Correct.
Okay.
Vent and heat.
Okay.
And that's essentially the gist of it.
Okay.
So when you've selected the right heat for manual operation, all you have to do is push your on. Now it's in the heat mode.
Just turning it to control the temperature.
Yes, that will change the temperature.
Okay.
It's already at its maximum, 95.
Okay. So when I'm parking and I'm away, I just set it up and then
You can set a timer.
when I
You can
come
set-
back, it will
You
be.
can select days. You can select the timer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Basically, I can keep the van warm all the time.
That's correct.
Good,
Yes.
good. That's what I need. Nothing yet.
Yeah, it will take a minute to.
Just a little warm, not hot.
Yeah. It should just be doing its. Yeah, it hasn't started to burn yet. It's doing a purge cycle.
Okay.
Yeah, so it will. Once we engage heat, now it's warming up.
So you have a warranty if anything.
Well, that still has a
happen?
warranty. Yep, I believe it's 2 years on these actually.
Okay, so anything happen, I can come back.
That's correct. Yep.
Oh, okay.
So the heater shouldn't fail, but if it does, what you'd want is extra layers of clothing, extra sleeping bags, a backup plan.
Okay.
Don't rely solely on the heater.
Oh.
This is a comfort item,
Uh-huh.
not an emergency item.
Okay.
There are quite a few things that we'll have to check to see, and that's part of the diagnostic process.
Okay.
I think it might be best. It will take us a couple hours to hook up to the laptop. At least get it checked for you, so that we'll run the program on it. It might be best if it could stay with us for a couple hours. Is that something is that okay to do? Or you?
I don't know. But where can I go here?
Well, what we could do is I could give you our like a loaner card. We've got one of our parts cards.
Okay.
So if that works for you, we can take the car and do whatever you please
Okay.
as we work on it.
Okay, sure.
So that's probably the easiest thing to do.
Okay, sure.
I think so. If it can stay,
Okay.
because that'll give us time to do the diagnostics.
Oh,
that'll
yeah,
give us
yeah.
time
I don't want to
correct
push you guys. I just want.
Well, no, we also want to
Running
get it done as fast
perfectly.
as possible.
Nice and hot. We've taken care of the unit as a whole.
Okay.
There's no reason for it to have any further failures. This is for you.
Oh,
Just
okay.
a few small things. That should.
So there's a card for me and Gina in there. There's some earbuds, a little notepad, some car air fresheners, just a couple little things, just for the inconvenience that you had to come back. But I'm glad that we were able to work the kinks out before you're out on the road.
Yeah. Okay. Hopefully, it won't give me any trouble.
No, it should not.
Shouldn't.